What if they turn this game into an anime?
Oh my god.
I mean, this is basically an anime intro.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit of a spoiler. They showed Byleth becoming a proper Fire Emblem protagonist.
Huh.
This looks like some student, this right here looks like some student-made film. Like the sword going down and like the fire on the left. It looks like that's something I'd make it 8th grade. Oh god, I've already started this playthrough off by bashing 3 houses. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. I've already talked bad about 3 houses. Oh god. That's what the title screen typically looks like. Mine's more yellow, because I'm awesome and a Chad. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Your eyes do not deceive you. I'm doing 3 houses. Now, first things first, I want to make this right here and clear. I am going to be doing every route. So how is this series going to work? Let me tell you. This video right here, episode 1, is going to be in 3 out of the 4 routes. Azure Moon, Crimson Flower, Verdant Wind, Silver Snow. That is the order I'm going in. After Azure Moon, I'm going to start using New Game Plus, but at least for Azure Moon, I'm going to be doing this all off of a fresh New Game save. I'll get more into what that means later. If you don't want to watch, you essentially get to decide which route you want to watch, assuming it's uploaded. If you go down to the description of this video, you will see a crap ton of playlists. You'll see a playlist for my Azure Moon Let's Play, my Verdant Wind Let's Play, my Crimson Flower Let's Play, my Silver Snow Let's Play, as well as a playlist for this entire series. All down there. Now, most videos will only have 2 playlists linked below, which is, we'll only have 3 playlists linked below, which is a playlist that'll have the first video of every route, so essentially skipping this video entirely and going right into the first video of Azure Moon, of Verdant Wind, etc. A playlist that has just that entire route, so just the Azure Moon route, then the playlist that has just the entire series. That is how that part's going to work. For the most part, I'm going to be using only units that you actually get for each house. I will be doing some recruiting. I will be not using everyone full-time, but I'll at least use every student a little bit. I'll use every single unit a little bit. Yeah. I say we just get into this video. Going right in, I will be setting up a Blue Lions playthrough in this video. But again, you get to choose where you actually want to go after this. I am not doing New Game Plus. Every playthrough will be on hard, not maddening. I don't like early game maddening, and I'm definitely not doing it on a new game. I just don't enjoy maddening, as I don't think it's fun. This game really doesn't have any good difficulties, in my opinion. I am already doing Classic, although I will be rewinding every death. Let's connect online. I'm trying my best to also not repeat classes, but anyways, we got a cutscene, so I'll shut up for that.
G.
all the Red Canyon. You'll die for it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
I forgot to say something earlier. If you want to watch Silver Snow, it'll actually start at chapter 11 because I'm not playing Crimson. I'm not playing Black Eagles chapter 1 through 10 twice. So it'll start on chapter 11. Yeah. There you go.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Fourth wall break?
Maybe. Well, we're about to find out.
Oh, I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
So we're going to alternate between male and female Byleth YouTube. We're going to start with male here. We'll use female in the Black Eagles ones. So we'll do male here. Let's do that.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I know what my name's going to be. Oh.
Ghost.
They're really showing you right off the bat that your choice doesn't matter.
Do not deceive. You would do well
Like
to keep your
Deltarune.
wit in line.
They really want to tell you, oh yeah, whenever you see choices, it doesn't
You
matter.
would do well to keep your wit in line.
Because there's actually only one response that matters. Because this is 3 houses.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
What, ghosts don't have names? Also, you want to get 8 characters to name you with? That's so annoying. I don't know how to spell. Wiggler! Where's the exclamation mark? Oh, there's the exclamation mark.
You really don't have a choice in this game. Here we go.
There, Wiggler.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
This is very much like Deltarune. Its intro sequence.
And let's just do the theoretical canonical birthday of Byleth.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Wow. I wonder why that is.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Begin what? Fire Emblem 3 Houses released for the Nintendo Switch in 2019? Yeah, I said it this time. This truly is the Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Maybe it was the friends we made along the way.
Time to wake up.
Hey, is that
No.
Fire Emblem Dad? I wonder what's gonna happen. I mean, technically, I think the opening was a part of it, so... It sounds less weird to say the top one.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed.
Do
you're
like
staying
the
so
look of
calm
this
considering
game.
The situation. Wait.
I'd love not having the anti-aliasing on the
Bandits spotted
models.
just outside the village. Damn.
That's sarcasm, by the way, YouTube.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I'm gonna go turn off my fan real fast. It's getting cold.
Yeah, there's a lot of save files, as you can see in this game, YouTube. Like, a lot. And you can also see that majority of my playthroughs are Blue Lions. Oh yeah, we're in gameplay.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Now,
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
unlike Binding Blade, YouTube, I get to do that. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I record things out of order. Well, I record things in a linear way, but I don't always upload in a linear way. As recording this, Binding Blade is actually a finished series. I don't fully know when this series is going to go up. I think I know when, but I'm not 100% positive. So there's actually a couple soundboard effects that you may have never heard before, and that you'll actually hear us talk about before adding. Like there's a laugh track. We add that in the middle of a video in Binding Blade. So, yeah, surprise! Anyways, for every complaint I give this game, I'm going to try to compliment it at least once. While I do think overall that Engage is a better looking game than this, I don't think the maps look terrible, and while I think the UI looks pretty good in this game, I also like how it looks in Engage. I will say that the UI itself does tend to be better in this game and easier to use. There's one exception. Yeah, I can actually turn off Spartan in this game. You can't in Engage. That's another pro for this game and con for Engage. Yeah. Let's do that. Where's the minimap? I thought I said minimap. Okay. I'm just trying to remember all the controls in this game, because I'm still recording Engage as of now. Okay. There's definitely some weird control changes that they did in Engage. Anyways, again, like I said, I am going to optimize for a Blue Lions playthrough. Typically, if you know what route you're going to use, you're going to avoid using the house leaders that aren't Blue Lions. So,
Ready and willing.
I'm going to do that. I probably should do the talk, huh?
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
I will prevail.
And again, I'm not really going to use Edelgard or Claude at all here because I'm not going either of their routes, so I don't want to give them XP. That's useless.
You have a strange
I will
aura
prevail
about
too.
you. You say
Oh,
you're a
guard.
mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Anyways, combat arts. They're pretty cool. They cost durability. I'm just trying to decide. Would I rather Byleth or Dimitri get the kill? 63. Overall, Byleth is stronger, has stronger bases. I'd rather Dimitri get the level up. Overall, I am going to just use base class Byleth in this playthrough. I'm not going to do anything funky 3 classing Byleth here. So I will just have Byleth use sword. Weapon durability obviously is nothing too new. I still needed to do their conversation, but I'll do that later. Obviously all this stuff is not needed to be seen. It's useless, and honestly, Geralt should have been playable. He should have been. There's no Gigans in this game, which is really annoying.
From the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Obviously, teaching you about terrain. I'm gonna actually move. I'm gonna move. Can you be? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Like that. And there we go. That's not talking about.
We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Again, just different terrain type thing. And I'll move these 2 forward because while they don't have any weapons, they can still attack. Because they can use brawling to attack, even without weaponry. Which will be nice.
Who's your favorite character in this game?
Dimitri. And, you know, there's a big controversy on whether who's Dimitri or Edelgard's better. For reasons we'll get into later in the series. Who's my second favorite Three Houses character, you may ask? Edelgard. You know, Miss Controversial herself. Oh, it's not gonna let me initiate combat with weaponless? That's a shame. That's a dangity shame. Oh, come on! Dimitri, my guy! You patheticed it. You patheticed it. You failed. You missed. Cool. And I just get out of that turn. Epic gamer moment. Okay, cool. He is not. I'm gonna use some combat art so I might be able to actually kill. Yep. And see, 100% hit rate too, which is really nice. Boom. Just like that. Dead. And I'll do the same thing with Dimitri. Well, combat art as well here. And again, kills. Almost guaranteed. Which is all very nice.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
And now the boss is actually moving.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Linked attacks are
Imagine
kind of
being intimidated.
cool. Yeah. So, I actually... Three Houses obviously is kind of an older game at this point, which is still honestly wild to say that because, like, I remember the build-up to this game being released, and oh my god. Because this is the first Fire Emblem game that released once I became a fan. And that's including stuff like spin-offs, like the Warriors games and all that. This was the first game to release under the Fire Emblem brand since I had first started playing Fire Emblem. Like, well, I obviously have I have a lot of complaints about Three Houses as a game. I also have a lot of... Oh, you dick, I want that XP. I also have a lot of nostalgia and just a lot of really good memories with this game, even if I don't think it is the greatest thing in the world, for the most part, like, at all. I think it has a lot of issues, but I still have good things to say.
When was this game released?
2019.
Huh.
I know what I want to do, is I want Dimitri to get the kill, so I'll do up that. Maybe like, what? You want to get Dimitri to get the kill? So that's why you're gonna give a bow to Claude? Well, yeah, duh. Because now Dimitri's gonna use the bow. Because weapons are so flexible in this game! Anyone can use anything with the right weapon experience, and that is something I don't like. I will say that right off the bat. But again, this game, oh my goodness. Man, this is the first one to release. I still remember seeing the E3 2019 trailer for this game that, like, was the first reveal of, like, the game's time jump, and, like, I remember the reaction to that, and everyone was like, oh my god! And it was so epic. Holy cow, that was such a crazy day. Same direct that revealed Tears of the Kingdom, which is also great. Wow, thanks for almost killing Costas, Gerald. I am gonna use Byleth here. Byleth, you better hit. Thank you. And every time Byleth gets a level up, we get Wigglered.
I remember that little jingle.
With that little stunt. It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me.
Who exactly is she?
But I'm
You'll
also
find out.
known as the beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. of you to drag me into this. Now, what to do?
This wasn't our decision.
As though I could stand idly by and watch that come to pass. Oh, but perhaps... Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Bruh, don't diss Alois. Alois, his voice actor, went to our high school, Seth.
Who was the voice actor?
You remember that day when we were online where Casey got someone from a voice actor from the industry to talk to us?
I think so, yeah.
That was Alois's voice actor.
Huh.
Yeah.
And he went to our high school?
Yeah. We've actually had a conversation with him.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know. I didn't remember that he went to our high school.
Yep,
It is
him.
you. Goodness, it's been ages.
Huh.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace.
I think that's the correct statement. Let me look it up.
Still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child? Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
His Wikipedia page actually doesn't say where he's from. Technically,
They do seem
I'd
rather
argue that's a
skilled.
good thing, though, for doxing purposes, actually.
Ew.
Because if it did say that he went to
It
our high
seems
school, I was
your
actually going to have to say,
presence is
oh, never
required.
mind, he
Get
actually
going.
didn't.
I don't know why, but I feel like this would be a twist
Appreciate your help out
character.
there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me? Naive? Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Oh, that's right. I actually have to do all of them.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Woo! Video's not over yet, though, YouTube. We got some monastery stuff first, because we're probably going to start pretty much every video of the series in the monastery. Yay. Yeah, Seth.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter.
Indeed.
Once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Yeah, for the camera.
Why was that one louder than it usually is?
Time immemorial, three ruling powers control the land. In the south lies a region long held by more than 1,000 years. The Dresdian Empire. Home of the Holy Kingdom of Fodlan, ruled by the royal family. Rules what is
That was
called
perfectly
the
unbeat.
Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Goodness, that character is exactly like the main character is just like Chris. Pretty much exactly the same.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
That place looks familiar.
Familiar? Oh. Yeah, you're a Harry Potter fan, that's why.
Well, I was saying that it kind of looked like part of the Dragon Sanctuary.
Really?
Yeah. It looked like the areas where whatever that one guy's name, the guy with the red hair that was the dragon, was telling the stories.
John? I
Yeah.
disagree.
Ray is here.
I mean, it does look like Hogwarts. It really does look like Hogwarts.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Wiggler!
A fine name indeed.
You're right. It is fine.
From the
it's
bottom
Wiggler.
of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say.
No.
Until tomorrow, farewell.
I don't listen.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor.
This is all Alois's fault. This whole game is Alois's fault.
And handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You could just say a songwriter.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please
spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Thank you.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Seth. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Seth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care.
This does seem a lot like Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. I should probably do a thumbnail image, huh, YouTube? So I'm just calling dog up. Ugh. So thumbnail image time. Thumbnail image! I'm trying to decide how I want to do thumbnails. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the picture like I do for Binding Blade, I'm doing for N64. Or if I want to do it the engage way. I think I'm actually going to do it with the picture. So actually, ignore that I said thumbnail image when I'm editing, Alex. I have no idea if it took pictures or not.
Of course.
Finally, we're almost done with this video.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Yeah, sure.
May I ask a favor of you?
I guess. My goal throughout the series is just to always speedrun the monastery because the monastery isn't good. No, the monastery doesn't deserve that. The monastery doesn't deserve that, Seth. It doesn't deserve it. It just doesn't. It's boring. It's the monastery. And of course, YouTube, if you haven't noticed already, I'm actually not alone. I'm joined by Seth. Mostly because I've noticed that in long series, after around the episode 50 mark, I start to go insane. So I don't want to be insane alone. Yeah.
We can go insane together.
A teaching
Yeah.
position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbalg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
No.
Oof.
Okay.
That's,
It has been so long since I've played Three Houses, people.
you there. Yes.
Okay, this is the right way to go. So long, people, so long. We'll talk to Dimitri last, because Dimitri's the cool guy! Cool guy!
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks in
Your
the Golden
units
Deer
are
House
like
yet?
the worst
Care
ones,
to know
though.
more about anyone?
So no thanks.
Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blythed, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course,
It's Chef
at the
Boyardee.
academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor.
I used to not be able to pronounce
Delightful
Blythed
news.
properly, so I just started
I still
calling
have
him
much to learn,
Boyardee.
But I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
Dimitri Boyardee.
Welcome to the monastery.
Dimitri Alexander
I hear
Boyardee
you're
instead of
investigating the
Blythed.
different houses.
I can pronounce it now,
Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
but I still call him Chef Boyardee. He cooks. No, none of them caught my attention.
appreciate your effort. How are you enjoying your time at the academy
No.
thus far?
Oh,
I hope
I'm
you
not.
found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
First academy
Well,
ever.
It's time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Well, YouTube? I'm gonna end the video. I mean, you know who I'm gonna choose technically because I've already said it, but goodbye, YouTube.